Good evening. If you're wondering why I brought you here in the first place, well, it's simple. I'm starting a new morning podcast, and I just got bored as shit, so... Welcome to the morning show with Rez, yours truly. So, I don't really have much to talk about. I'm not really much of a social guy. I usually hide in a fucking corner and just cry my ass off, like the crying child from Five Nights at Freddy's 4, or I go and I offend people by just saying, hi! Yeah, that's technically what I do for a living. But it's either that or I'm at school. So, not much really to talk about today, but today's topic, though, is the state of the video game and former first-person shooter giant known as Call of Duty. Now, I am ready to piss off a bunch of Activision fanboys today, because a lot of the commentary in this video will be very true and probably not suitable for people who have no life. So, I hope you enjoy, and if you're mad at me for saying these facts and statements in a very politely manner, fuck you. So, let's get started, alright? So, the first thing I want to talk about is the state of Call of Duty today. Today, the hottest game in the markets today we have is Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3, the greatest game to ever exist. A new thing, the new Call of Duty. The next phase and generation of gaming. No, it's not. It's a buggy mess. It's infested with hackers. And don't even get me started on the toxicity of the problem. Obviously, it's Call of Duty. You get what you pay for. The N-word is thrown around like a damn football, for crying out loud. For the point where we can call it the N-word FL, for crying out loud. But the toxicity can kiss my ass, because the mute button exists. And also, you can just start a PlayStation party or an Xbox party, Discord chat, and if you're a PC player or whatever the fuck it is, and you don't have to listen to them. You don't have to listen to them. I know. It's genius. The only one thing that I do criticize Call of Duty a lot for is that it's gone a lot too Hollywood now. Now, this is a talked about topic a lot. A lot of people say, "Oh, Call of Duty's in the best state it's been in years." In some occasions and in some factions, yes, it's in a better state. But the other side of the argument is, of course, Call of Duty has fallen off. It's not what it was anymore. The game's not gritty anymore. It didn't turn young boys into men anymore. It doesn't appeal more to adult audiences anymore. Which, yes, that's true. But there's some yes and no's when you're discussing a topic such as like this. Is Call of Duty gritty or not anymore? Has Call of Duty fell from what it once was? And there's some rights and wrongs. Now, some rights, for an example, is yes, Call of Duty isn't where it was anymore. Call of Duty's evolved a lot over the years. There's more developers working on it. There's more factions of Activision that worked on certain Call of Duties, such as how Treyarch works on the Black Ops games, Activision, Infinity Ward, and now Sledgehammer today works on the Modern Warfare games. And Warzone. But Warzone has been mixed between Black Ops starting with Cold War, and then up to is Modern Warfare stuff, Vanguard, whatever the fuck it is. But the thing is that today in the state, yes, they're doing great. All the companies, they're making their money, they're making everything. But do they pay attention to the players? Now, a lot of people are gonna say yes, because they get all the collabs and the skins you want. And they brought back Rebirth Island a season ago. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Now, they list sometimes in certain occasions, such as Modern Warfare 2, they listen to the fans a lot. They brought new maps, they brought new this, they brought new everything. And excuse my background because I live with a bunch of fucking people. Let me close the door. I'm gonna be right back. Voila! Now, more silence and more me yapping about Call of Duty for shit's sake. But yeah. Woohoo! Call of Duty! It's in a good state. It's good, but also bad. I completely forgot what I was talking about, but let's be honest here. One thing that did fall off in Call of Duty is the theme. Now, you know Apex has its goofy-ass futuristic theme. Valorant has its pay-to-win fucking cartoony theme. Fortnite is a fucking joke, and it has the silly characters that fight on a stupid-looking map. Well, that is a game for children and pathetic adult losers, but hey, I ain't complaining here. I'll play Fortnite time to time when I get my ass completely slept. I haven't played Fortnite in a month. For good reason. But one thing that is committing to a theme in gaming, it's important. Because it causes what I'm about to talk about now about Call of Duty, immersion. Immersion's been a key state in the earliest of Call of Duty, such as World at War, Modern Warfare Remastered, or Modern Warfare 1 aka COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, and so back. Immersion, if you've been living under a rock for the past 35 years, immersion is technically a textual, or technically, let's say, you're reading a book. The book has enough characteristics and details inside the book that makes you feel like you're there. That's how Call of Duty was a bit back in the day. Now, you're probably going to be like, holy shit! Call of Duty immerses you in this stuff? Yes, my simple-minded friend, yes, it does. It immerses you into the game. Now, immersion is technically like you feel like you're there. You're actually in the game. If I want to shortcut it, I just like to complex things sometimes. But yeah, it's technically immersion. And what is COD's problem today? Immersion. Immersion. You know why? Because in Modern Warfare 2, it kind of came back, you know. The game kind of rebooted itself when it came to immersion. Call of Duty went from looking like fucking Fortnite in Modern Warfare 1, which honestly, in my opinion, I'm gonna have a bunch of fucking wild wires and wannabe rebirth demons spamming me on my DMs, fucking trying to dox me and tell me that I'm a fucking loser, but I have the right to freedom of speech. And I can say, fuck them. And at the same time, it's sensible that Call of Duty is not what it was. At the same one time was Call of Duty. They recently, if you look at the most recent bundles today, July 7th, Call of Duty recently put a Boba Tea skin in the game. Honestly made me almost shed a tear because it's so damn sad and depressing in the direction the game's going. You could have put a Gritty Soldier skin, James Ramirez from Modern Warfare 2, which he should have been in there. He wasn't, but instead, no, they put him in a loading screen. A fucking loading screen, for shit's sake. A loading screen. You're kidding me, man. It doesn't piss me off. It just makes you go like the moment. It's like a great. Now I gotta deal with this. That was Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 1, and the ending life cycle of Modern Warfare 2. Now, Modern Warfare 3 said, you guys can say, oh, it was a DLC. Sledgehammer didn't have much to work on it. Call of Duty said, oh, you're supposed to be making a DLC, but now we're gonna be greedy and turn it into a premium release. Yes, that perfectly makes sense, okay? Now, let me calm down here a bit, okay? Because I'm getting a bit riled up. But yeah, when you think about it, Call of Duty is Call of Duty. They'll do whatever they want for money. That just got me an idea. So you know how Call of Duty, technically, they do everything for money. If you're a fan of Call of Duty, people could go and start refusing to buy the bundles. Refusing to go and get these new scary party packs that literally will scare the shit out of a Call of Duty veteran that has spent their entire life playing the game. Now, you just don't have to buy them. You just don't have to look at you just don't have to spend money on that because they're gonna notice that, oh shit, that people don't want that. Okay, let's give them what they want, and so we can make more money. They tried that in Modern Warfare 2 by putting polls, and look where we are today. Call of Duty's in one of the worst states it's been in. But hey, before all of you kids say, all you Fortnite kids that came from Fortnite, because Call of Duty's a little grittier now. It's not, but before you guys start saying, no, Call of Duty is a good game still, you're right. The new ones aren't good, but the older ones are still good too. Such as Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, 2009, not 2022, okay? 2009, COD 4, Call of Duty 1 to 3. Honestly, playing Call of Duty 2 was one of the best experiences I've had playing a Call of Duty game. World at War is a fucking masterpiece. And Black Ops Cold War, which we're not even going to discuss the blood trauma that Black Ops Cold War gave me. I have made some videos on me popping off on that game, but at the same time, Cold War Black Ops games have just took a bit of a toll downhill. Now I'm not saying that the Black Ops games themselves suck ass. We've had multiple Black Ops games that are goated. We're just not going to mention Black Ops 4. But Black Ops 6 better cook, or not, I'm going to lose all my faith in Call of Duty, and I'm going to go break into Activision headquarters, strangle Microsoft, and tell them, fix Call of Duty. Stop worrying about money. Because here's the thing. It's not just Activision that pulls the strings here. It's Microsoft, because if you've been living also under a rock for the past 6 years, you'll know that Microsoft, a while ago, recently bought Activision and Blizzard for a hefty, almost $1 billion. Now, you're going to be like, no, Microsoft didn't own that. Yes, they do. You can actually go and look it up. I'll probably put the link in the description, just to make you feel better. But, yeah, that's pretty much that. But at the same time, let's go that. Let's go from immersion and Activision being greedy and piece of shit to let's go from video games to the real world. Now this is going to be a really quick plot twist, but let's go on to something that not a lot of people discuss on: modern gaming and the toll it has. Now, as you can see, Modern Warfare 3 Activision recently dropped was a Pride bundle, which is for free. Okay. I don't blame that. Because, one, I just don't have to look at the item shop. And two, I don't even look at the item shop anyway, so I don't gotta worry about it. In my previous videos, I'll look at the Cold War item shop, and I'll look at the Modern Warfare 3 item shop just to see if they put something good in there, but they don't. I just look at the top slot, and I leave. Because it ain't good. Now, recently, Call of Duty, it's recently bowed down to another political agenda and put more pride camos, more pride stickers, more this. If you guys are smart enough or can remember anything, remember when Call of Duty, when Modern Warfare 2 dropped, the American flag wasn't featured as anything. It was not an emblem. It was a calling card though. But you had pride emblems, pride this, pride that. It kind of felt like you're being shoved down your throat. Now, if we're going to be more civil about this, because this is a political topic and a political debate, now for that, you do have to be a lot more cautious on how you approach the situation. That's how you approach the situation. Call of Duty in its past time has been degrading as they have put in leaks of trans bullets, and that's kind of messed up. I'd say that's really messed up. But hey, that's just how they take tolls on modern gaming. A lot of modern gaming don't push that same agenda, and honestly, those are some games that you could either respect, such as Helldivers 2, or certain parts of the Fallout series, and certain other gaming topics such like that. Now, we're not going to go and discuss the pain and terror that was Apex Legends and how they completely twisted over their plot, but hey, that's Apex Legends for you. Now, I just want to thank any of you guys that had the patience or time to even listen to me. This has been The Morning Show starring Rez. I'll see you in a... What's the date? I'll see you in a couple days.